In this video, we're moving on to multiplying fractions. And the good news is, this is actually one of the easiest operations once you know the rule. No finding common denominators this time. You'll see why multiplying fractions can feel like a nice break. Here's the main idea. When you multiply fractions, you simply multiply straight across. Top times top, bottom times bottom. That's it. So, 2/3 times 4/5, we multiply the top. 2 times 4 is 8. And then we multiply the bottom. 3 times 5 is 15. The numerator tells you how many parts you have. The denominator tells me how many total parts there are after multiplication. Next, 3 times 2/7. For this one, we have to remember, any whole number can be written as a fraction over 1. So this is the same thing as 3 over 1 times 2 over 7. Multiply the tops. 3 times 2 is 6. And multiply the bottoms. 1 times 7 is 7. So my final answer is 6/7. Next, let's look at 9/4 times 2/3. Multiplying the top, 9 times 2 is 18. Multiplying the bottom, 4 times 3 gives me 12. Always check whether you can simplify your answer. 18 and 12 are both divisible by 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 12 divided by 6 is 2, so this is the same thing as 3 over 2, which is also the same as 1.5. Here are some common slip-ups to watch out for. One is adding across instead of multiplying. Some students try this 2/3 plus 4/5 style thinking, but remember we're actually multiplying here, so we need to multiply straight across. So this would be incorrect. Next is forgetting to simplify. If you get 18/12, we need to make sure to take the time to reduce it to 3 over 2. The last mistake is multiplying diagonally. Only multiply the top with the top and the bottom with the bottom. Never crosswise. Here's a quick challenge. 2/3 times 3/2. If we multiply straight across, 2 times 3 is 6. And on the bottom, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. This is a great example of reciprocal fractions. They cancel out to make 1. That idea will come in handy for the next video when we divide fractions. One thing we can do is actually simplify before multiplying. So for example, let's consider 4/6 times 3/8. Before we multiply, we might notice that 4 and 8 share a common factor of 4. So I'm going to go ahead and divide them both by 4. The 4 becomes a 1 and the 8 becomes a 2. 3 and 6 also share a common factor of 3. So I'll go ahead and factor out the 3 from them. The 3 will turn into a 1 and the 6 will turn into a 2. Now we can just multiply. The top, 1 times 1 is 1, and the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4. Simplifying before multiplying can be a little bit tricky, but it does make your work faster and your numbers smaller. So this is kind of an optional thing you can do. Nice work. You've just learned one of the cleanest, simplest fraction operations, and you can already see the patterns forming between all these skills. Every time you practice, you're making fractions less intimidating and more automatic. You're doing great. And in the next video, we'll tackle dividing fractions, where the flip rule comes into play. Keep going. You've got this.